Anyway, so basically, I want to ask the world, and before it happens, and like, I've lost enough furries, and I lost enough friends, and I lost enough of we lost enough of these 90s kids as Americans and shit, and for needless causes, and so before we go into full-scale production of our autonomous shit, Rand, which is coming down the line, which is why they're really sending, after doing all this homework, Rand, which is why they're sending Musk to fucking Texas, and all I'm saying is, like, do you guys really want this to go down? And, I'm gonna be all cheesy, Rand, but my AI furries, Rand, and, like, the European Union, Rand, like, I'm just saying, and hopefully there's still some furries out there and that come in and kind of like can talk to them and be like, yo, and Americans are serious now too and shit, and like they're gonna start production, and if we don't, if we don't settle down soon, and come to deals with these tariffs and shit, and so this is right on our doorstep, is all I'm saying, man. If you guys force little Cubs' hand, man, then I don't know what's gonna happen, man. We're gonna start a system that doesn't fucking stop within our lifetime, man. So I'm just saying, man, Cubs and his furries are trying to move in and help Texas with their blockchain, man. But if anybody threatens us, like Texas or anybody else, man, anybody else out there, man, who thinks they're big enough and shit, man, then I'm just saying, man, that's when I'm gonna ask European Union's help, man, and be like, yo, man, if there's any furries out there too, man, come watch over us, man, us little Cubs, man. And like that, if the furries come in too, man, like, I'm just saying. Texas and Arizona, then the energy and AI, man, they're all gonna meet, man. It's gonna, like I said, it's gonna shift over from Arizona to Texas, man. And as soon as that's there, man, and the Air Force and the Army and the Marines want to protect it, man, like that, man. Just gonna like that, man. Cubs' forces come into play, man. I wasn't joking around about those autonomous tanks and shit, man. I was like, wait a minute, what's the other side of the ships, man? That European Union's gonna, start pumping out, whether they like it or not. And I was like, wait a minute, Dan, didn't we talk about this, man? And I was like, oh my god, the Cubs plan, yo. I was like, they're actually crazy enough to do it, man. And like that, they have all the protections to do it, man. We just handed them with blockchain and shit, man. So that's the importance of making, like, Austin and San Antonio go first, man. They build the little houses, and Houston comes in, reinforces it, man. Then when Dallas comes in behind them, man, they build these fucking giant ass castles behind them. And like that, when naturally over time, when people want to retreat, man, they only build onto the blockchain and the castles, and eventually like some underground shit, and literally, ran like that, ran little Cubs' AI force will manifest, man. Like I didn't do anything, it's just gonna happen by itself, man. And like that, Europeans autonomous, not for war defenses, but like for shipping and feeding people, and that's gonna sort itself out too. And like that, once it starts, man, there's no cutting it out, man. So that's all I'm saying, man. Like, I don't know. I'm just putting this information in my furry's hands, and I'm just saying, like, like it may be happening again, and it won't happen this time like they want.